Do-do-do-do.
No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving the door open because he's gonna scratch the door for you. Don't feel bad. Go back.
Goodness gracious. Shaking the whole place up. What's going on, Tater Dom? Special guest. Wait till we get a couple more people in here, and I'll start having some fun. Is yours able to be seen by that list? There we go, there we go. Mine's not able to be seen. There we go. We don't have 3 samples, we have 4.
Tater Dom.
Tater Dom. I love the name. I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
Paulo's in here. What's going on, Paulo?
Hey, Paulo. Paulo's a good guy. He's always sticking up for me.
Paulo is always sticking up for you.
Always
He
sticking
is.
up for me.
He is.
Appreciate you, Paulo.
John's in here. What's going on, John? How's that weather in California? Hot? That's right. That's right. Andrew always gets the short end of the stick.
Yeah, it's a tough life.
It's a tough life being Andrew.
Everybody should feel bad for me.
Exactly. Paulo, we've got some fun stuff on the bar tonight. We're doing a little bit of a blind. As always, I'll do a little introduction of what we're doing, and then we'll start this like 15 minutes in, and we'll get through the blind. But we've got 4 bottles of bourbons on the bar that we are going to taste through and see if we can find a $150 bottle of bourbon, or Tennessee whiskey as people like to call it. But we've got the Jim Beam 7-Year Black. We've got the Evan Williams 1783, Buffalo Trace, and then the $150 bottle Jack Daniel's Sinatra. All of these are 90 proof. I wanted to do that to see which one, if any of these stood out like a sore thumb. Maybe this Sinatra won't have that strong banana note that Jack Daniel's is known for. Maybe we won't find that peanut note in Jim Beam like everybody finds.
Maybe not.
We'll find out tonight. It's going to be a fun one, and hope you guys are excited for this one. It's going to be a fun one. But other than that...
Is this 750? It just looks so
No,
much
it's
bigger.
a liter.
I was going to say.
Yeah, it's a big boy bottle. It's gigantic.
Well, that's why it's 150.
It's a freaking weapon.
It's a weapon.
It's a weapon of mass destruction, these Jack Daniel's Sinatra bottles. But I do love the cork on these things. Beautiful. It's a heavy cork, too.
Oh, yeah. Dense. It's got the hat on the top.
It's got the hat. It's the bottle of the
That's
day.
cool.
I'm going to put the link to the Patreon in the chat. Anybody here who's interested, who's not part of that, make sure you check that out. If you guys didn't know, like I said, barrel pick coming in very soon, very soon. Have to finish my final thoughts on what I'm going to go for the barrel pick, but it's happening. Extremely hot. Same thing. Same here, John. We've actually cooled off a little bit, though, past couple of days.
Tomorrow it's going to be hot again. Though.
Yeah, it sucks. Not excited for that whatsoever.
Well, hot for here. I guess not hot for everywhere else, but hot for here.
Yes. Guys, make sure you drop that like button for the live. I know this is a spontaneous thing. Decided to do this last minute, but why the heck not, right? Drop the live link. We should be getting this thing going in about 5 minutes. All right, everybody? Anybody sipping on anything fun this evening? Do you think you're gonna be able to find any of these? Pick anything out?
I would like to think I could pick out the Buffalo Trace,
Yeah, you think so?
but am I gonna pick the $150 one? I hope so. Also, probably not. Probably not. I haven't had this one. I haven't had the Jim Beam.
You didn't have the Jim Beam Black yet?
I haven't had. I don't think I've had Evan Williams small batch, right?
This is the 1783.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've had that. And
Okay.
I haven't had this, so I've only had one of the four. So hopefully I can find that one.
Hey, you never know. We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
What's going on, Salty? John's drinking Old Forester single barrel strength. He's beating us all out.
It's good stuff.
Like I said in my previous video, I need to get a new bottle of mine. I am running low.
That's a couple years old. That one.
It is. It is. I've been sipping and savoring it for so
It's a good
long.
one.
It's so good. But, all right. So these are numbered. The bottles are numbered. Obviously, I did the blind myself. So we'll find out at the end, because on the bottom of these sample bottles are letters.
Oh, okay.
So at the end, we'll put them in our preferred order, and we'll find out on these bottles, on the little sample bottles here that I had these poured in, what each letter corresponds to. Because I did this all myself. I was lonely today. But we're 10 minutes in. We've got a couple more people in here. For those of you who are new, we've got 4 90 proof bottles of bourbons on the bar top. We've got the Jim Beam Black 7-year, the Evan Williams 1783, Buffalo Trace, and then our $150 bottle is the Jack Daniel's Sinatra. We're going to see if we can find the Sinatra out of these 4, or we just put them in our preferred order, and we'll see if possibly a $150 bottle of bourbon is better than these $30 bottles. I know a lot of you are going to say you can't find Buffalo Trace for $30 anymore, but MSRP on this bad boy is still $26.99. Whether or not a store wants to sell it for that, that's up to them.
Yeah.
And I apologize if they don't. But here we go. All right. Oh, Salty poured a little 1783 to start. All right.
Hey, Sam.
Matt said, go Pats. No go Pats. What's going on, Sam? All right. So let's start on our right with number 1. Let's move on through this, right?
All right. Sounds good.
Let's have some fun.
$150 nose.
Already.
Ooh, smoke eye.
John just poured that Smoke Eye Hill. That's the bourbon of the year, the George T. Stag Killer. I don't
Does
know what
smell good.
This smells really good. I don't know what I'm finding though.
It smells thick.
It does smell thick.
Like creamy. Creamy?
I smell a lot of like pie crust. Stop licking my knee.
That's not me. We got a third participant.
We have a third participant for the evening. Winston is here. What do you smell? Oh, all right. He doesn't want to smell it. Go Dolphins. All right. I have no problem with the Dolphins. I've always liked Tyreek Hill.
As a player.
As a player, not a person.
Just got to clarify.
And then Jalen Waddle.
he's amazing.
Jalen Waddle's good too.
Jalen Waddle. 24A. Good for you,
Okay,
Jason.
all right. Sipping on Frey Ranch right now. Which one, Beat Walker? Are you sipping on a rye? Are you sipping on one of their single grains? Are you sipping on the bourbon? I get a little peanut on this too.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of peanut. There's a little nutty professor in this.
Okay.
All right, I'm getting in it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's smooth.
It's easy.
It's good.
It's very easy.
Tastes low proof.
I would hope.
I would hope. Because they all are, right?
Yeah, they're all 90 proof. They're all 90 proof.
Oh, they're all 90.
Yeah, 90, 90, 90, 90. Yeah.
I didn't realize that one.
Yeah. Opened up one of my JD single barrel proof backups. It's 139.6 proof. Highest proof you've had so far. Now, that's a high proofer. The highest proof that I've ever seen was 140.2. It was a hazmat. I know there are higher ones out there, but goodness gracious,
that's a big dog.
that is a big dog. What's going on, Tom? What is going on? Tom, just so you know, I will be trying those samples you sent my way. I've got them all right here. So they will be tried, and I will get my review out for you, and I will send it to you as soon as it's done.
Yeah, one was nice. I don't know if it spoke to me $150.
It does not speak $150 one.
But it's really smooth.
Yes, Tom. Yes. Once I get down there, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the October trip. Thank you so much for the invite. But one day I will be down in Kentucky, and I will make sure that that trip down to your place happens. I like Two's Nose a lot
Very
more.
sweet. Yeah, one was like just butterscotch, I think.
Two's Nose is so nice.
Really?
It's deeper.
Oh, it is deeper.
That's
Deeper and deeper.
rich.
Yeah.
It's sweet oak on the nose on two. B. Walker's having the farm strength bourbon. Very nice, very nice. Oh man, Two's Nose is really
Definitely
good.
a better nose.
A little bit more of a cherry aspect on it, but it's not. It doesn't have like a light sweetness. It's rich. It's dark.
Yeah, I would imagine it's not going to be as bright as the first.
No, it's got a little bit more of an oaky
Just
presence.
A bright sweetness on the first one.
I appreciate that, Tom. Thank you very much.
Oh wow. Like hardly even sweet after the first one.
Oh yeah, but it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Like darker fruits.
Darker fruits for sure, like a plum, a little raisin, but it's not like it doesn't have that like port winey finish.
No.
It doesn't taste winey. It doesn't taste like it's finished in anything. Obviously, we know they're not, but sometimes you get that. But I'm not getting any of that whatsoever on this. Shady saying, I'm guessing the Buffalo is going to win this. Y'all can just call me Jake if you want. All right, Jake. All right. What's going on, Josh? What's going on? I like Two's Nose and palate.
Legs for days.
It does. For 90 proof, it's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. That one's
Amazing good. Iron Giant shirt.
Oh, you got it, Sam? All right. People don't know what this is. It's awesome. Thanks, man. I love this shirt. Do you know the Iron Giant?
I do know the Iron Giant, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't see the shirt till now. I mean, everybody's looking at you.
Why aren't you? Yeah, it's one of my favorite anime movies.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
Mm.
I remember we would watch that like after school.
Yeah.
Like at the after school program. That would be one of the VHS tapes that we would throw in.
With the TV on the cart?
Yeah. It would be that. They would have like Littlefoot. And
oh my god. Yeah, what the Land Before Time.
Land Before Time. Yeah.
That's so funny.
But it was only like you could only pick 4 movies, so it was just like repeat whatever you. It was like.
Yeah.
Three's Nose is really nice.
Yeah. I don't know if I like it more than 2 though.
I don't know if I like it more than 2 either.
I get more rye spice on 3. Do you?
I do. I get baked bread.
Baked rye bread.
Yeah. It's got a little bready quality. I like 3 a little bit more than 1, but not as much as 2.
Oh, did you try it already?
I didn't yet. No, just on the nose. The nose on 3 is better than 1, but it's not as good as 2.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 was very simple. Now that I've had other ones.
Paulo's saying he's feeling this blind is going to be a battle between Buffalo Trace and then the Jim Beam 7.
Wow. So he's completely eliminating Sinatra.
He's completely eliminating the Sinatra.
You're killing off old Blue Eyes before.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Maybe you're right though. So far, I mean, 2 tastes more expensive than 1.
2 did taste more expensive than 1, but you never know. It could be the $30 bottle going up against another 30. All right, I'm ready to get the pellet on 3. It's got a little bit more burn.
It does, which I guess would make sense. If it smelled like it had more rye spice, you might think that.
Yeah.
It's got a way longer finish than the first 2.
It does have a long finish. It does. It's sweet.
Yeah, I have to decide if I like that more.
It's a completely different flavor profile.
Mm-hmm.
These flavor profiles of all 3 of these so far, way different.
I don't know.
I still think I like 2 more.
I think I do too. 3 wins on the finish, but
Yeah, 3 definitely has a really good finish, but like you're saying, I don't think it makes up for what 2 has going for it, because 2 is so good. All right.
2 is good.
Whoa.
Did you get nothing?
What? I got just complete confectionery sugar on this, like super sweet, just vanilla bomb. Wow, that nose is incredible.
Yeah.
It's, oh my god. You know what this smells like?
Like the top of a donut?
That, but I also get a little strawberry on this, and I get like that strawberry crumble popsicle thing. Like it had the strawberry crumble, like the crunchy crumbles.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because it's like sugar plus some kind of...
It's a strawberry. It's strawberry.
Right.
This is incredible.
I think it is strawberry.
And ice cream.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart. There's a little Pop-Tart. There's a little strawberry Pop-Tart in there, yep.
Salty Sinatra, 1783.
So he's going Sinatra 1, 1783 2, Buffalo Trace 3, and then the Jim Beam 4.
I almost said Bluetooth when I saw BT.
Bluetooth.
God.
Fiend Dog saying the strawberry shortcake ice cream bars. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Fiend Dog. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so different. That's crazy.
All 4 of these noses are completely different.
Tastes younger.
It does taste younger. It does. That nose does not go into the palate at all. That nose.
Maybe right away. Maybe like the very beginning.
Yeah, but it has a little bitterness on the palate.
Right. But it's bitter at the end.
It's bitter. It almost tastes like it's smoky.
A little bit. Like you put the Pop-Tart
You burnt
over
it
a campfire?
Yeah, put it over a campfire and then threw it in the toaster. And forgot it was in the toaster and you had those little crumbles on the bottom.
Oh my god. Go back to the nose one.
Nose 1?
For a second.
Oh my god. Wow, 1's nose is really good.
Yeah. Because it's just so sweet. It's
It
just
is
sweet
so
all day.
sweet. Wow. Guys, make sure you guys are dropping these likes on this. This helps out like you wouldn't believe. What is going on outside?
I don't know.
It's a lot of noise.
There was weird stuff going on outside today.
Did you see the 18-wheeler stuck on the train
track? Is
track?
that what it was? It was stuck on the track?
Yeah, we had an 18-wheeler that was like transporting like Toyota cars and trucks, and it got stuck on the train track because the back of the trailer was so low, and our train track, the trestle is a super like pronounced dome.
Yeah.
And he was going on the bottom of his trailer, got stuck on it. So I don't know. I hope they called the train and said, "Hey,
Oh my gosh!
hope you're
yeah,
not
they had
coming."
to have. Yeah, that's how. I guess that's
Because I
how
don't
this
know
happens.
how long he was stuck on that. But I had gone and done some errands and came back, and it was about an hour, and he was still on the tracks.
Okay.
But when I had first passed them, they were taking the cars off of the train, of the track of the trailer to see if his trailer would rise. But he was stuck when I came back, and they had one of those big tow trucks to come and pull him off. It was crazy.
Weird stuff happens here. I feel like we have police activity, not like due to guns or violence or anything. It's like it's like accidents or weird stuff that happens here. I don't know, once every other week. I feel like.
Welcome to the smallest town in New Jersey.
Yeah, 1 square mile, but
1 square mile. We don't even have our own police department.
More fire department. Yeah, we don't. More fire department calls per capita.
Paulo, I know which tracks you're talking about. How in the hell would a trailer try to go through that? Dude, I don't know. I think he thought he was invincible and then he could get through anything, but Mother Nature said otherwise.
He's just lost, man.
Just lost.
There are a lot of, but there are, to go through the one, there's one that goes between the two buildings and trucks go through that all the time.
Yeah, because that's a lower dome.
Right.
But the one he went through, I don't know why he thought he could make it over Mount Everest. Who is the bum that keeps showing up to drink your bourbon?
This bum has a name. And it's Freeloader.
Porky Prankster. What's a good price on Jack 12? Please help. I think anything under 200 on Jack 12 is a must go. Under 200 if you're willing to spend it.
I can't speak to that because I haven't had it enough to really know. I don't know how I feel about it. I can't speak to that.
The Jersey Devil made him do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Porky, I think if you can find it for, I got mine for $140, and I was more than willing to shell out that amount of money for it. But people think they can get under the 11'8".
Oh, that bridge.
That bridge, yeah. I've seen so many trucks stuck under that bridge. It's crazy. It's crazy.
There's like that one compilation on YouTube of that one bridge in like Illinois or something.
Oh yeah.
Where it's just like. Poof.
Oh yeah, just you see the trailers just get freaking like what, the instrument, the
accordion.
They just get accordioned.
What a bad day.
Oh yeah. Porky said I found one for $150. Haven't gotten it yet, but now will. Yeah, Porky. I got mine $140. I'm happy with that. I would have spent the extra $10 at $150 for it for sure.
Do you think the batch matters? Do you have?
I think I've had a sample of one. I've had obviously I have batch 2. I don't think that there's a big enough difference in the two to say which one is better. Okay. Most people are going to say batch 1 is good or better. I personally think it's just because it's that batch 1 hype about it.
You have 2, right?
I have batch 2, yeah.
Okay.
Sam, you can leave.
It's not very nice. Yes, I am.
See, you just got off the ladder. I think if I sat down, I would actually be taller.
Yeah, you might be, actually. Let me get you a stool. A bar stool.
Yeah, I need a bar stool. So the Sinatra, the only difference is the grooves in the barrel, right? So the Sinatra, it's got grooves in the barrel. It's 90 proof rather than 80 proof. It's aged for a little bit longer. And those grooves in the barrel, from what I learned when I went to Jack Daniel's, so you've got you've got the staves in the barrel, but the grooves go around the barrel. They follow the bands instead of straight down, so you're getting more grain introduction.
Oh, that's what they do for this bottle?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so that you're getting more, it can seep into the grains because they go lengthwise instead of width.
Right, so you have
grains.
more.
It's got more opportunity to suck into the grain of the stave.
Interesting.
Because if you followed the grain down the stave, you wouldn't have as much surface area, exactly.
Interesting. I wondered what the deal was.
I keep going back to 1. I like one a lot.
It's so sweet.
It's so good.
I like 2 the most.
I kind of think
Not
that
gonna
this is
lie.
staying in the order, but 2 is good.
I think I know. I think I know. I think 1 is Buffalo Trace.
You think 1 is Buffalo Trace?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that yet to you, but
I do like 2's nose a lot.
I have no basis for that though. I'm just assuming. I'm assuming that this one's gonna be. It's gonna taste the best.
You think this one's going to taste the best?
Making an ass out of you and me, but yes, I'm assuming that it's gonna taste the best.
I don't know.
But
We'll find out, right?
I'm kind of basing my opinion off of that. That's fact.
What did we miss? Oh, John said, I got mine for $90, almost fell over when the cashier told me how much it was. Yeah, I think I would have fell over as well.
What a freaking steal!
That is
Holy
a
crap.
steal. Wow. Salty said, my local has one for $150. Also, I haven't pulled the trigger. I probably would have already if the proof was higher. I get it. 107 proof is it's a tough ask.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a darn good pour. I do. Yeah, Alex, he's talking about the JD12. Salty, Alex is going to ask you to pick it up for him.
I like 4 a lot on the second go around.
You like 4 a lot?
Yeah.
Going back to it?
I like it more anyway.
I still get that strawberry shortcake sickle.
I don't love the strawberry thing though, but I like it more than I did the first time.
I love proof, but want some good juice to sip. Exactly. That's me too. I most of the time I love a proofer, but I've been finding myself more recently trying to find like a really good low proof sip.
Yeah.
And that's why I really wish I had one and then a backup of the Michter's 10-year. Just to be just to be able to have that and enjoy a low proof, really rich, just delicious low proof bourbon and not get fucked up off of one pour.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true. I've never had the Michter's bourbon. 10-year bourbon. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's the allure, is that it kind of corners the market of like super intense, like I'm assuming, super intense flavor at low proof.
Yeah, exactly.
I only know what the rye tastes like.
Salty's talking about the Sinatra. At 150, I mean, it's pretty much MSRP. MSRP, these are like 139 to 150, depending on where you are.
Maybe this will inform you if you
Yeah,
should do it or not.
yeah,
If
maybe.
it loses to one of these, don't buy it.
Yeah, exactly. Love those. Try the Evan Williams single barrel black wax. I have that. I have which one? Which year is my vintage? 2014.
Oh, nice.
So I've got a 2014 vintage of the Evan Williams. These are 86.6, but I do like this a lot. But this is so peanut nut, peanut dust, peanut shell, peanut butter. Like, you're not getting anything else out of this
Really?
besides, if you're looking for peanut, this is the
is
bottle
your
you're
choice.
gonna go for. You know, that's what I find on that bottle all the time.
Interesting.
It's good, but it's not an every night like kind of a pour, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
Ugh.
I feel like I see Sinatra all the time.
Alex, is Sinatra typically hard to find? That's because my store has had cases of it for 6 months or more. I don't think it's hard to find. I just think it's a hard bottle to make the decision on buying, because it's a 90 proofer, because it's a Jack Daniels, right?
Right.
I think that Jack Daniels' name, other than their limited releases in the 10 to 12 year, are hard buys for some people just because of the name itself, and they think they correlate Jack Daniels to the old number 7 name.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, we all know what the barrel strength rye has to offer, what the barrel strength bourbons have to offer, the 10 and 12 year. But some people, when they hear Jack Daniels, that's the first thing they go to is old number 7, and that's a $20 bottle.
Yeah.
Gentleman Jack, $30 bottle. You know, they're.
That's what Fiend Dog is saying.
What's he say?
Hard to pull the trigger on a JD bottle over 50.
Exactly. I keep going back to 1, but I need to go to 3 and then try it again.
I will say though, everybody talks about this, but the rye that he has, which is like the only thing I've contributed to this wall right here, I got for 50. $50.
Yeah, $50.
And the single barrel proof rye, and it's the best rye I've ever had. I think it's for me. It won in a blind against where am I? His Handy.
Yeah.
So I guess you could pull it. I might have been in 55. Either way, that's what I pull the trigger on.
Either way, I mean it's 135.7 proof, and I've seen 130 proof ryes going for $200.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
3's good. 3's really good.
Do you have an order?
I think I might have an order. I don't have an order.
I lost it.
2 is probably my favorite though.
Yeah, you're probably right, Dragon.
I think he's right too. I mean, what was somebody let me know in the comments below. The Jack Daniels one that was finished in maple barrels. I think that was another 90 proofer or an 80 proofer, and it was $150. But all it was just regular old number 7, I think. So I think it was an 80 proofer finished in a maple barrel.
Oh, really?
They discontinued it, but I remember seeing those on shelves 2 years ago at $150, $175, and you're just spending.
And it was a number 7.
It was an old number 7 finished in a maple barrel.
Wow.
Sinatra looks so out of place in this low cost lineup, doesn't it? You would think that it would stand out like a sore thumb, but I mean, not finding a lot of any like really hot banana or like banana bread on any of these, and I think that's because the Sinatra has a little bit more of an oak influence, and I think that you get with that it's kind of toning down what Jack Daniels is really known for.
Yeah.
And I think that, in my personal opinion, that kind of helps it a little bit.
I think so.
Because I think that one note is what a lot of people correspond to Jack Daniels with, that banana. And
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan, exactly. I'm not the biggest fan of like Jack Daniels, Old Number 7, Gentleman Jack. The Bonded I wasn't the biggest fan of. The Triple Mash. I think what this has to offer is something a little bit more nuanced.
Maybe.
So,
Hopefully.
Hopefully. We'll see. I do think I like 2 the best.
Wow, it was 65 at the distillery. I can't believe I made out like that. That's freaking awesome.
That's a great price, Andrew. They were 60. Yeah, wow. That is crazy.
That bottle's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
What do we have here? 2, 3, 1, 4? I got the same order.
I think so. Really?
I have the same exact order.
Oh, based on how you were talking, I was surprised.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were going to go different.
No, I think that 2 is the best all around on the nose, palate, and finish. 3 has the second best finish. 1's nose was really good, but didn't have much going on after that.
Right.
And 4, I really loved the nose. I loved the initial palate, but then it just fell from the finish. So I went with best all around was 2. 3 had a really good finish. That was, a big factor for me. 1's initial palate was really good. 4's nose was the best, but what do? We drink our whiskey. So had to be the last place for me.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we've got the same order. So we've
1
got
is Buffalo
2.
Trace. That's what I think too.
3, 1, and 4. All right, so on this piece of paper, we have our letters that correspond with the numbers. So we both had number 2 is our best. So let's start with last, which is number 4.
Do you have any guesses on which one you think it is?
I think 4, unfortunately, might be the Evan Williams. I do think that the Evan Williams is a great buy at like $20, $21. But I just think it kind of fell flat in this here lineup today.
That was going to be my guess too, even though I've never had it. Just based on what I was tasting.
Yep. All right, so 4 letter is
C.
C. 4th place, Buffalo Trace.
I'm surprised. I guess. Interesting.
Very interesting. Our 4th place bottle is Buffalo Trace.
We were wrong, Salty.
Salty, we were all wrong. We were all wrong. And you guys can see later, I hope you can see 4, and then you can see C, because, yeah, that's a shame. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Wow is right, John. Wow is right. Number 1. Let me know what the letter on number 1 is.
B.
B. B. Jim Beam Black came in 3rd place.
No shit.
No shit.
I thought that was going to be 2nd. That was my thought.
So we're down to Sinatra and Evan Williams.
If Evan Williams is 1st place.
Evan Williams, 1783, is the cheapest on this, coming in at like $20.99.
Yeah.
And then we also have the most expensive one. And this is wild. Yes, John, this is wild. And the fact that we both had the same order kind of says a lot about what these bottles have to offer.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
you know, I mean, me is me and you is you. Together, we're a pair. But without further ado,
That's bourbon math.
That's bourbon math 101. I think everybody wants to know what came in 1st place rather than 2nd.
Okay.
You know, so
Sure.
let's find out. Number 2 came in 1st place, and that is letter.
A.
No shot. You're kidding me.
Wow.
Jack Daniel's Sinatra came in 2nd. Evan Williams, 1783, came in 1st place.
It happened.
Just so you guys are very aware of this was my lettering system. Just so you don't think we're pulling your strings. And
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. Wow. Get out of town. Get out of town is right. That is remarkable. How many times have I said Evan Williams 1783 is the best bottle of bourbon under $25?
I mean, you're right.
In videos, in so many of my blinds, I've said that 1783 is one of the best bang for your bucks all around for the price. It's fantastic.
Wow. Wow.
Tom says 1783 is a good one for the money. Yeah, Tom, you're so right.
I'll just stay with my hands. 1783.
I think you're right on that one, Salty. I think you're so right on that.
Yeah, so
This
now you
was-
know. Don't go buy this. Buy, what, 7.5 of these?
Yeah, you can buy 7.5 or what is that, 4 handles? Wow, this was fun. Thanks, Joe. John, thank you. I put John and Doe together.
John Doe.
John Doe,
Equals
Joe,
Joe.
equals Joe. Wow, the nose is so good on that 1783. That is good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just better.
It's just better all
The
around.
Sinatra is more bitter. I just had that right after. That's cool. Yeah, bourbon math.
Wow.
That's awesome. I love it when this happens, which
Yeah.
doesn't happen very often.
No.
I feel like.
It doesn't. But now that I know that 3 is the Jack Daniels, I
You
get a
get-
little of
you
that
get a little
banana.
of the banana.
I find that banana. But that goes to show, like, when you know what something is and you know what their profiles are, it kind of clicks a little bit more.
Yeah. Find that banana.
Dragon says, I knew I should have picked up that bottle today. Everybody who is new in here, I'm going to drop the link again for the Patreon. Oh, no, that's not the Patreon link. Never mind. That's the link for the blind. You guys are all here.
Good thing is that bottle will probably be there tomorrow.
It will be there tomorrow. And backups on backups on backups of it will be there tomorrow.
That's so funny. Cool.
There's the link for the Patreon. If you guys are new and you've been wanting to join up, like I said, $2 gets you in. He's part of the Patreon.
Yeah.
Gets in the Discord. Can have some fun. We can all make fun of him.
Happens all the time.
But man, yeah, John, I almost did drop the OnlyFans link.
His OnlyFans is just him saying, "Let's find out."
Is the McLaren
Wearing
the
different.
same juice as the same? I don't know
What?
if the McLaren is the same juice as Sinatra.
Oh, that would be funny. If they just branded it.
They just branded it
packaged.
completely
But
different.
isn't McLaren much cheaper?
Yeah, it's like $45.
Yeah. That would be funny if it was.
That would be very funny if the McLaren is the same juice as the Sinatra, and all you're paying for is a label.
Right. Right. Interesting.
That would be interesting to think. I don't know, Porky.
I feel like McLaren's the same as like number 7.
I think it's got to be.
But they just call it McLaren.
Is it 90 proof though, or is it 80?
I don't know. Let's look
It might be. It might be 90 proof, just regular old number 7. Then I don't know if it's the same as the Sinatra. Andrew's doing the work right now. He's gonna find out for us. Wow, that 7-1 is good. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, Total Wine has it for $35.
The McLaren?
Yeah.
Okay.
$38.99.
What's it say on proof?
40%, so 80 proof.
So 80 proof. So I think it's just regular Jack Daniels old number 7
Yeah.
with a different sticker on it.
Yeah. I think so.
And it comes in a paper box.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy about
That makes
it.
you feel fast.
Yeah.
That's it. Nice sound effect. It was good.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
1783.
You want to do one more blind real quick?
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to put these away.
How are we going to do a blind if we're both here?
Because you're going to walk out the room. I'm going to pick a bottle, and then you're going to walk out the room, and then you're going to walk out the room, and I'm going to pick a bottle.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right, so that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it.
Oh, so we're only going to do one each?
One each. Who's going to pick the better bottle is the question.
Well, then, yeah. I'll leave it to you guys. You guys can help me with that.
What's up, Winston?
You guys are ready for this one? This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun little blind action that we're going to do. So, his are over here. So. Do. You guys are going to help me, all right? So, we have... do... Just so we've got this. My bottle is going to be A. His bottle is going to be B. So A, B, B. So, all right, here we go. My bottle is also going to be in the whiskey tasting glass. And his is going to be in the Kenzie glasses. So, you guys, I want to see some. What should I put in my glass? You think so? Something from? Oh. I don't know. I'm thinking we go big, but nothing up here. None of this, but we can go anywhere else. Yeah, salty. Keep giving that. I'm not seeing anybody give any. I'm gonna go look after the live. Don't want to miss this blind. All right, Porky. All right. McLaren is definitely old number 7. That's not true. I agree, Mark. That's what I think it is too. All right, so I am going to pick a couple of bottles. C928. I don't have C928. Let's see here. Come on, guys, help me out. It's not open yet. That bottle's not open. I wish I could do that. All right, we'll do one of those. We'll do the this one right here. The bourbon. All right, so that right there is my addition into the blind. I'm going to leave. Andrew's going to come in, and he's going to pick 2. Pick 1. All right. I'll be right back. Andrew! Your turn. Your turn.
All right. Oh. Wait, you did? Okay, you only did one.
Yeah, your letter is B, so just pour yours into B.
My letter is B. It's on a delay, so I have to I have to block the screen. We'll see. Okay, now he's leaving the screen. Okay. Yeah, I was trying not to look. It was hard. I think I mostly missed. Okay, let me see for him. If you guys have any suggestions. Yeah, Bart, that's not a bad idea. Ooh, okay. You like this one? So A or B? Okay. All right, sweet. Oh, Matt says B. Sorry, Matt, I think you were outvoted this time around. You got another A. He's done this thing before where he's mixed bourbons on me. And then, like, when I would come in, obviously I'm not going to guess him anyway, but he mixed 2 of them. And then when I was, like, baffled and I was like, I've never had anything quite like this before, everybody just laughed in my face. So, you know. I guess that's another reason to join the Patreon. Alright, I'm gonna go get him as soon as the delay stops, which I'm watching right now. Yeah, diabolical. Yeah, that's yeah, that's what that was, Salty, you're right. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Alright, I think the delay is stopping. I'm gonna go get him. Alright, Nathan, we're good.
Right?
I had to put my hand over the screen
Why?
because of the delay, so I could look down and almost see what you were doing.
Right in the nuts. Stop! Stop! All right. So, let me get these out of the way. Got a mess. I'm intrigued to find out what you put in these.
Are you? Yours smells out there.
It smells out there.
It smells like like plant stems. It smells.
Plant stems.
It literally smells like plants.
Smells like plants.
This smells like, you know, like when you go to Home Depot and you go to the outdoor like garden area, but it's sort of covered at the same time.
Here's the dog.
This smells like that plus a new car smell.
So A has a little bit of a new car smell, huh? You're getting called Trenton.
Okay, he says the craziest stuff.
He does say the craziest things.
He's like, remember in first grade when you took off your shoe and then you ate your toenail?
And then you ate your toenail.
That's what Trenton says.
And then you had a little toe cheese in there as well.
That's Trenton.
That is Trenton. The wildest things he comes up with. He doesn't like it.
That tastes finished.
It tastes finished.
It's gotta
huh?
be. It smelled finished. It's gotta be finished.
So I like the nose on this.
Do you?
I do.
You like Home Depot plus new car smell?
It's got like a black tea.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Now that you say it, totally. Yep.
It's
Tea.
complete.
Yeah. That's what tea
not,
is.
not toenails.
No, I never said
It's
it was
not
toenails.
tea for toenail. Tea for tea.
No. I meant like that's what that smell is.
Like it tastes like an unsweetened, like iced black tea.
Yes.
From the beginning of the palate to the finish.
Or
Toenails.
Home Depot
Home
plus new
Depot
car
plus
smell.
new car smell.
The latest bourbon from the
Fiend
dispensary.
Dog says, hence the plants. So you're going from where are you walking into Home Depot? Are you walking into the plant section first? Is that where you're getting this? Or are you going right to the wood section?
No. There's no
and
wood
you're
in
doing
here.
carpentry.
No, This is you're in the garden section.
You're in the garden. Okay, all right. That's where Andrew's at, and that's where he's staying.
Looking for a Monstera plant or whatever the hell you're looking for out there.
Okay.
And
Really,
then,
dude?
And then somebody hands you the keys to a brand new
Ferrari?
Chevy Tahoe.
I like how I go Ferrari, you go Chevy Tahoe. Like, you could have pulled anything out of the hat. You want Chevy Tahoe?
I'm at the Home Depot.
Get more done.
I'm not bringing my Ferrari to Home Depot.
I like A. I like it, but I haven't even gotten into yours yet.
It tastes way better than it smells. But I don't love the taste that much either.
It's different.
Yeah. It's definitely finished.
1992 Dodge Neon. Don't be making fun of those neons. They had spoilers for no reason.
Yeah, they did. You need all that downforce.
You got all that downforce.
65.
65.
Yeah, rattling.
Highway.
Although I always kind of wanted the Neon SRT4. You remember that?
The blue one was always the fastest.
With the blue, yeah. With the one that had the extra big wing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
92 Dodge Neon.
What a pull right there.
It sounds
Fiend
very
Dog.
autobiographical for
It
Fiend
does.
Dog.
I think Fiend Dog's living in the past right now. Was that your first car? I'm sorry I'm making fun of your wing.
Saturn SL1.
Oh my god.
Next thing is going to be
Plastic
like
cars now.
Geo Metro.
Yeah.
Every shit car from the 90s.
Mitsubishis.
Do you like the nose on too?
I do like the
I mean
nose on
B?
too. Or B, yes. It's more traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Much more traditional.
All right, not far off from a Neon.
Dodge Colt hatchback.
SRT4 equals noisy Neon, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's way too loud for what it was. All right, I gotta focus. Finished.
What makes you think it's finished?
It does not taste like a rye, and it doesn't taste like a straight up bourbon. It's gotta be finished.
John, I think we might have him confused here with our pick. He's got PTSD. Salty, I don't think so. We're going back to the dispensary, the dispensary bourbon.
That blend's got him guessing. Yeah. We'll never recover. Do you have any guesses on B?
I don't. Have I had this before?
You. No.
No.
B is great. I love it.
B is really good. It's very bright.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Not very viscous. It's not a high proofer.
77 Ford Grenada.
77 Ford. Wow.
Ooh, an 86 Toyota pickup. I had an 86 Celica. I love that car. I love the Toyota Celica.
And an 87 Jeep Cherokee.
That was your first car?
Yep.
Was it what color?
White.
Those were good. Those were cool.
I had the Laredo, so I had the red carpet seats. No airbags. I had
Did Olivia know you?
I had electric windows.
Oh, which is big for the 80s.
No air conditioning, which is great for the electric windows,
Yeah.
so that I can get the windows down as fast as I could.
Right.
I love that thing. I wish I could still have that freaking car.
Sounds like a shag wagon. I agree. Totally agree.
Yes, Mark, it was a great year for the Cherokee. I mean,
Did you pick up Olivia in that thing?
no, I didn't know her then, because I was gonna go.
Hook, line, and sinker back then.
Exactly. I mean, shit. I had it on 40s. I was moving in that thing.
on 40s. That thing couldn't stand for it. 86 CRX. Those are cool too.
Those were tiny back then.
Tiny.
I mean, they're tiny now, but they were tiny way back. Yours definitely wins.
So many miles to the gallon.
Oh, dude, you probably get 55 miles at a gallon on that thing.
That thing is like in Dumb and Dumber when he's going up the hill on the bike. That's what a CRX is.
No.
You had an extra pair of gloves this entire time.
Oh, God. I do like A a lot, though. That was Paula with the Honda. What are cars we used to be able to buy for $500?
You like B better?
I do like yours.
Even though
a
you
little
picked
bit.
A?
I do.
Can
I will be honest with you.
Can I ask what the price is of yours?
The price of mine?
Yeah.
Right around 50.
Okay. So is yours.
Okay. No power steering. You needed muscles to park.
The kitty bouncer.
My buddy had a little hatchback. We lowered it and called it. Dude,
Oh. I was like, okay.
I was
That
like,
makes
Salty,
more sense.
Salty, what are we doing with the kids? We called it the titty bouncer.
Oh no. Oh, that's funny.
Cash for Clunkers killed a $500 car.
Cars for kids.
Cars for kids.
Titty bouncer makes more sense.
Yeah.
Either that or you're running like a cat grooming service out of your Honda.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
What happened to the message? Why did it get retracted?
Inappropriate, Porky.
Porky. Yeah, yours definitely wins. But I will give A a lot of credit
How
for
much?
what it is.
A lot of credit for what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna pretend to know. I just feel like I feel pretty stuck in that it's finished.
Feel stuck that it's finished, huh?
Yep.
Mark said my subs turned my truck into a kitty tickler. Okay.
My subs turned my truck into a kitty.
Can I say that?
I don't know. You didn't get retracted.
You didn't get retracted, so I think you're good there, Mark.
I mean, if you have multiple subs.
Yeah. Are they right under the seat?
If they're right under the seat, then yeah, you win.
Give it a minute, I'll get banned. I'll bring them back, John. Don't worry. I'll bring them back.
My biker gang in GTA is called the Kitten Killers. Salty PETA is after you, man.
There's a lot of kitty talk going on right now. Bring out the ban hammer. Boof. All right. You want to know why I pulled out?
Yes.
Because we both like yours more?
Yes.
All right. I'm Ben Bourbon.
Really?
100 proof. Texas.
Oh,
Bottled
it's
and bombed.
Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what was throwing me.
It probably is.
Because the Texas, I've only ever had, Sam.
What did he send you?
Thanks, Sam.
Still Austin?
Sam sent me a Still Austin cask strength.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I've had from Texas.
Yeah.
Really, dude? Wow.
I like it a lot. I still have to do my full review on this distillery.
Yeah, you do.
But the black tea note on this is so nice. It's different. It's very different.
It's so interesting, man. Because honestly, it tasted finished. And I still stand by that.
I don't get the finish because I know it's not.
Right.
But I can see where you get that.
Yeah.
John, have you done a Texas whiskey blind? John, I have not done a Texas whiskey blind before. I've never had a Garrison Bros.
I've always wanted to try cowboy bourbon.
141 hazmat shit.
Yeah, but no.
I've heard many mixed reviews
About cowboy
on
bourbon?
Cowboy Bourbon and Garrison Bros just all together.
Has anybody had cowboy bourbon?
I know Doc's had it before. He's got a bottle of it.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Has anybody had a Cowboy Bourbon?
Have you had any other Garrison Brothers?
No, I've never had a Garrison Bros.
Because they have so many. Right?
So many.
Guadalupe.
But they're all expensive.
They are all expensive, which is why I never buy one.
Yeah. And it's also like that Texas whiskey, like...
Oh, Old Forester King Ranch. Is that... That's a Texas release, but it's also aged
So
in Texas?
it's aged in Texas with... finished with Texas mesquite wood.
Ew.
I don't know the exact process with the King Ranch, but it's done in Texas, or it's only a Texas release because it's using the Texas mesquite. I don't really know much about it, but it's a $120 bottle.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's an expensive bottle.
Well, maybe you should get Doc to send you a cowboy bourbon.
Never had it. One of our stores here promotes it like crazy and have store picks. Doc always says good talks about it, but the price is iffy. Yeah, John, that is true. Tried the Garrison Bros Single Barrel and Lady Bird. Single Barrel was the better of the two. Josh, were they really oaky? That's the one thing that I find in Texas bourbons is they just have this over oaked quality to them.
Yeah. There's just a spice there to Texas bourbons. It's not there.
Yeah, Fiend Dog, that's 6-7 Williams right there. Exactly.
That's 6-7 Williams.
It's 6-7 Williams. Exactly. All right, what's B? Let me know. What did we pick?
You're not going to be surprised.
Okay.
Because whatever. You're not going to be that surprised.
Okay. Green River. Very nice.
It's great.
It's so good.
It's really good.
It's so good. It's so good. Man.
So, I didn't think it would stop. I thought you might know it, actually. But.
All right, so here we go. Old Forester King Ranch proprietary batch of Old Forester bourbon, a bespoke blend of bourbon matured in heavily charred barrels and filtered through King Ranch mesquite charcoal. Okay, so it's filtered through the King Ranch mesquite charcoal.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what Jack Daniels does with their chill filtration through maple.
Oh, wait, all of them do that?
Yeah.
Every Jack Daniels?
Every Jack Daniels is chill filtered through maple.
Really?
I believe it's maple. I believe.
I didn't know.
Does it say?
I don't know.
I think it's maple. That's the Lincoln County process. Chill filtration through maple charcoal. I believe it's maple.
Wait,
I could
where's
be
your
wrong.
12-year bottle?
12-year bottle is right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't kill that bottle.
I was gonna say, holy crap.
Do they sell the charcoal when it's said and done? Yes, maple. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was maple.
Wow. There's so much I don't know. So much.
BSB. That's bourbon, scotch, and beer in Lakewood. That's their acronym. You been there yet?
No.
No? That's where I walked in when I first started bourbon, and they sold me this piece of shit.
No. Yeah, I've seen those.
I still have this bottle about halfway down because it's not good.
Because, well, it's not good.
Because, well, it's just not good.
Wow. So that's a liquor store.
BSB,
BSB.
yeah. Bourbon, scotch, and beer. Beach Sand Bourbon. Not bourbon, scotch, beer. Beach Sand Bourbon. I didn't see he was in here. What's going on, brother? I just saw Salty say BSB. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
That's hilarious.
Oh, God. Oh, man, this is fun. This is a lot of fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, no, that Green River is so good.
That's really good. That's a good bang for your buck right there.
Beach Sand Bourbon, and we are great.
Yeah, GR1. Salty.
Yeah, Green River, yep. Green River won. Unfortunately, Andrew did not like the unblended straight bourbon whiskey, bottled in bond. It's a little aged in oak, 50%, 100 proof, 750 milliliter.
It definitely tasted over 100 proof.
Really? You think it tasted over 100 proof?
Yep.
Huh. I didn't get that.
No?
No. I didn't find it tasting over 100 proof. I actually thought it drank under its proof.
Really?
Yeah. Just as much as that right there. When I first opened the Green River, it drank over its 117. But here, it was very comparable to this. Very, very comparable. Salty, I actually got 4 of them. So we got the bourbon. We got the rye. We got the single malt. And then we have the blend of all 3 of, so their bent number 5 is actually a blend of their bourbon, their rye, their malt, their wheat whiskey, and their light whiskey, all blended together and then bottled at 83 proof. So this is a very, very low proof.
It's so light.
It's so light comparative to the other 3, as you guys can see. But I think that, I don't know what the blending percentage is of these, but I think that what that comes from is a lot of that light whiskey and wheat whiskey. I think that those are the 2 predominant blends in this. And then also it's watered down to 82 proof compared to 100 proof. But, I mean, this right here tasted a little bit more of a straight single malt whiskey, like the malt here is, than the malt whiskey did.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was really nice. That was the first one I cracked open out of the 4 that they sent. And it was really, really good.
Got any Four Roses barrel strength?
Do I have any Four Roses?
That's what Mark just asked.
I don't have any Four Roses. No Four Roses here. I don't own a single bottle of Four Roses.
He's nervous about them. That's what you said in other videos.
Yeah.
You're intimidated by the
all the different
nomenclature.
Yeah. It just, I mean, I've heard so many different like stories on Four Roses, like this one's good, this one's not, but this one's good, this one's not, and vice versa. And it's like, I'm just, for me, I'll stick with something that I know. Like eventually, I'll get on the Four Roses train, Salty. But right now, It's just not my train
I
to
don't
hop
know
on.
before roses either, but they do have like a little guide, for like what each
Yeah,
strain equates to, or
yeah,
whatever.
that's true.
You're missing out.
I'm missing out, and people say that all the time. People say that all the time. Beach Santa Barbara, where's Unbent from? I have never heard of them. They are out of Texas. I don't know if it says, so it's authentic Texas whiskey, unblended straight small batch. Unbent Whiskey Series takes unblended whiskey into new territory with a world-class lineup of craft distilled straight grain to glass whiskey. It's crafted from local Texas corn, rye, and barley. A true Texas delicacy with notes of creamy vanilla, buttery caramel, and toasted oak. Distilled and bottled by Bent Distilling Company in Louisville, Texas.
It's interesting that they're called bent, but everything is unbent.
Well, this is the bent. This is what they're known for, bent.
They're known for that.
This is
blend.
is the blend.
Oh.
And what they did is think about it, bent. Like you're bending all of those different blends together, and then you have your unbent.
Got it.
So they had a little fun with the run on words there.
$50 single barrel on the second. The barrel proof single barrel. Leave the
Read
other
the force
regular
words.
apples
You buy the $50 single barrel, and the second the barrel proof single barrel.
I trust
Leave
you,
the
Sophie.
other, the regular offerings alone. Okay, all right. So Porky's got the regular. Light from the patio is here. Christina Costco, best place to pick up 4 roses up there. Where's that at?
I don't know.
I don't know
I
either.
don't know where Christina is.
Just hit Michigan a month ago. We also got the 1885 2 weeks ago. I like the weeded Green River. Porky, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Green River weeded. Just wasn't my cup of tea.
No.
I don't think I finished that bottle. I think it's over there somewhere. I think it's on the bottom shelf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's too earthy for me. Too earthy in my personal opinion. But I do have the weeded. And that's thanks to Josh Hall, part of one of the guys on the Patreon. Super great guy. He is known as the GOAT.
Oh, that's Josh.
That's Josh.
Why is he known as the GOAT?
Because he'll send you whatever the fuck you want.
Wow.
Josh is the GOAT.
All right, Josh.
See? Salty. The GOAT.
All right, Josh.
Porky says it's a sweet one to me. I wish I found that sweetness in there. I really do. I really wish I did. Maybe if it was a little bit higher in proof instead of 90 proof, if maybe this was bottled at like 110, 115. But other than that, it just wasn't my favorite. And you guys know I'm a big weeded fan. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
Sorry, Salty. Sorry.
Don't ask questions.
It's kind of, if you don't know, don't ask.
If you don't know, don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't ask. All right.
It's great.
It was great.
Good time.
Right? You guys have fun? I hope you guys had fun. This was a fun one. Salute to you too, Matthew.
Thank you, guys.
This was a blast. I know it was last minute. We had a good showing. You guys showed a lot of love. One more time, I will leave the link in the comments there to the Patreon. Barrel pick is happening. You guys want to get in there? Hop on in. As most of you guys know, a lot of the guys in this chat right now are part of the Patreon. You guys want to have some fun, swap samples, join in the Discord. That's the way to do it right there on the Patreon. But hope you guys enjoy this one again. It's been a fun one.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot
great
of fun.
time.
Oh, definitely.
Thanks, Porky. Glad you had a good time.
Thanks, Porky. That means a lot. Means a lot. We will stick. I always say this. We'll have a live stream schedule.
At some point.
At some point, we will have a live stream schedule, and I will stick to that live stream schedule so that you guys know when to expect me and him, if he ever wants to join again, to be on a live. But this is going to be the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But till next time, we'll upload it on Friday. Cheers.
She's trying to duck out of the camera.